Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, I am loving this. Keep the beat going on. Keep the beat going on. Oh, we running this bum out of town. See this bum right? Oh, right here. That bum right there. We running him out of town tonight. Oh, yeah. 96-74. Come on, King. Come on, King. Easiest money I ever made betting on this game here. Oh, I knew this was going to be a shellacking. A shellacking. 96-74. And the problem is the Los Angeles Lakers is exactly who we thought they were. That's it. That's the only answer you need. The Los Angeles Lakers are who we thought they are. This team is lethargic. They play with no energy, no pace. And everybody on this team seems to suffer from an identity crisis. They don't know what to do on the court when things are not going their way. AD is hurt. The team is down. Morale is shot. They have no chance. Trust me. Look at me when I'm talking here. Look at me. Okay? The team has no chance whatsoever. They're disturbing my live stream again. No. This game is a shellacking, but it's because LeBron James was in the game, and LeBron James is too old. Had the team would have stayed young and LeBron would have played a lot less, they would have had a better shot. Still, thanks for rocking with me still, because the sabotage move that they've been putting on in effect is crazy. I don't know, man. I've been sitting here watching a lot of this activity play out, and I've been seeing them trying to sabotage my life. It is not my fault the Sacramento Kings are a better team than the Los Angeles Lakers. Sabotaging me ain't going to help you. That's not going to help the cause. It really isn't. Sabotaging me is not going to help the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers are getting a butt whooped because of Bron and AD. AD is sick. He's injured, and he's out here trying to play. He took a seat because there's nothing else he can really do out there. Sabonis is an outstanding big man who plays on the inside, and he can pass out of the post. He's a post man. Post players are going to give Anthony Davis problems. AD got some blocks. He got some rebounds. He just can't play this whole game. He can't jump. So you're limited against a team that's better than you. They're fast. They move the ball. All five guys are moving around. LeBron's going to have to guard Harrison Barnes or a player on the inside or the post. It's not going to fare well for him. LeBron can have 35 tonight if he wants. The Kings don't care. They're going to keep running him. And that's what they did in the first half. Everybody's like, oh, Bron's hitting these threes. Magnet ball or not, magnet ball can't save his body. And that boy body is going to break down when you running all these sprints and you popping threes in their face because you're getting open shots. You passing the ball, pop up, zip, 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 shots up, bang. Now they got to come back down the court. No breaks. Last chance, no breaks. So they getting ambushed full speed ahead. So when you getting ambushed full speed ahead like the Lakers have, now the game has changed. The game has changed. It is tremendously different. And now you see guys like Monk, Fox, anybody the Lakers play who have a guard that could penetrate and get to the next level of the defense, you have problems. Cam Reddish has played a great game. He's been great as Reeves can come off the bench. But what about Reeves tonight? Reeves was what, 4 points? I think he got like 4, maybe 6 right now as the game's going on. And he has missed every 3 he's taken. Why? Because the athleticism of the Kings, they're getting into him. He can't come off the pick and roll and get those shot opportunities that he's used to getting. The Lakers are giving up too many points per quarter. Again, they gave up a 70-point half. They gave up 30 in the first, then they gave up another 30-point quarter in the second quarter. And right now, it's the third quarter, and they're at 102 already, and they've taken it easy. The Lakers got 79 trying to contend with a team that's high scoring like the Kings. And they're doing it with guys who the Lakers couldn't do it with. They had JaVale McGee. They couldn't do it with him. Right? Malik Monk. Couldn't do it with him. Now you look at these players and they're doing it with them. Reeves is super overrated. What would make you say that? What would make you say Reeves is overrated? He's getting a lot of publicity. He gets a lot of whistle. But that's that. He's a decent player, but he's a player that should come off the bench. That's it. The guy wasn't fouled. He just went in there, just waved his head around, and that was that. But Austin Reeves, after saying, hell no, I won't miss the damn free throw. Look, don't try to be Kobe Bryant. Be you. Okay? Hell no, I won't miss. Missed the very first damn free throw. hell no, I won't miss. You missed the damn free throw. I know life is rough. It's harsh. I ain't gonna lie, this game is harsh. Yeah, we got technical difficulties tonight, but most of it has been Sergeant Sabotage has shown up and said, let's go out and sabotage. Yeah, come on, Sergeant Sabotage. Dun, 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 dun. There was no notifications went out for this video. And as you can see, this is where we are. Now, true to form, they're screwing with the live stream because the Lakers are getting blown out. I'm glad you guys could see that. The Lakers are getting blown out. So what do? You throw in a monkey wrench. Yep, there you go, King Trey. They're going to blame AD and say, where's AD? Because they don't watch the games. They just go on social media. or they just go on ESPN stats and see that, oh, he only has 2 points. Well, when you get to a situation where you know you need to prepare yourself for what they say is a reality check. This is a reality check for the Lakers. This lets you know where they are. They're a 500 ball club. They're not a championship team. They are a 500 ball club. Anything's possible. Eagle Nation Cash. Anything is possible. Well, Sabonis has 24 points, 11 for 17. Fox, 25, 9 of 16. LeBron, 21 points, 6 of 10. He had 19 at the half. Anthony Davis, 4 points, 1 of 6, but he's injured. Now, LeBron James disappeared in the second half. Why did that happen? How he ended up with 2 points in the damn third quarter off free throws. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis is back on the court. And there's a steal by the Kings. Breakaway dunk. 106-80. Blow these bums out. Now, you get blown out by Houston by 34 points. You're getting blown out by the Kings. Right? Does any of those title contenders? Are any of those team title contenders? I don't think the Houston Rockets are title contenders or the Sacramento Kings right now. Bron shoots an air ball for 3. Why? Because he's dead tired. That car ran out of gas in the first half. Now he's dead tired. There's no energy. Ooh, Fox stole LeBron's from LeBron. 3 shot is up. It's off. LeBron didn't even run for the rebound. He didn't even fight for the rebound. He's just standing there. Another turnover. It's about 3-4 turnovers together. AD gets a basket and a foul. Look, they try to act like they coming back. They finna get AD some points. Yeah, it's atrocious. Now, at this point, you might as well rest LeBron James. You're not finna win. It's 106-83 in the fourth quarter. You're not finna win. So what should you do here if you're the Lakers? Rest LeBron as much as you can. Get the next game. Because it only matters if you win or lose, right? So it's 106 to 86. Timeout for the Kings. D'Lo hits a three. What's going on with Vandy, though? He's missed over 12 games with some type of foot injury. What kind of foot injury puts you out this many games and this many weeks in the season? Right, I'm gonna have to come in here, edit all this stuff out that was blacked out after the video's over. So it's crazy. Vandy's dressed like a gothic rock singer. They all do that stuff, you know. What's his name? Got the tough crowd clothing line and all these things that came into play. They can't defend. The Lakers cannot defend anybody. Teams are shooting 54%, 60% against them. Only when it's the tournament do the Lakers shots all go in. And they seem to be perfect on defense. But when it's not a tournament night, you start to see the realities of the game. LeBron had to continuously run up and down the court in the first quarter. Did you see how many sprints in the beginning of that game, of this game? Watching this bum going back and forth. I was talking with my sister Tia when that happened. I was like, look, they running this dinosaur back and forth up and down the court. He's gassing out. Exactly. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you, Marcus? You can't give up 30-point quarters and expect to win games. We're the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, you're not. Steelers are winning games. You're losing them. The Bengals over the You said the Bengals over who? Well, people got to understand there's different ways to do things. Good steal by Cam Reddish. He gets a layup. It's now 106 to 88. Nice move by Fox. Pull up a jump shot. It's short. And they slow it down. D'Lo has the ball. AD gets it back. He gets a layup. Now it's 90 to 106. Turn a 26-point lead down to 16. And guess what? It's 9 minutes to go. Now it's a good shot by Sabonis. First one they took all night, where he shoots a free throw line jump shot. Stop the bleeding. It's an 18-point lead. Let the Lakers work to try to. There you go. Good steal by Harrison Barnes. They tried to go to LeBron. Fox for three. Ooh, that's off. Here come LeBron on Harrison Barnes. Hands it off. They go to AD. AD for a jumper. He bricks it. LeBron goes over the back, and they call it on him. Well, that's that. Oh, man, this bum misses a three. It's an 18-point lead. Here comes LeBron. Goes to Austin Reeves for a quick three, and it's off. Well, LeBron ain't shooting the ball. Come on, Bron. Step it up. Oh, and one. A take and a layup by Sabonis on Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has finally tried to challenge him, but it's too late. Sabonis has been rolling all game. He gets the harm and the foul. I guess AD must forget that Sabonis is left-handed. It throws him off, I guess, to see a guy finishing with his left like this. But he's left-handed. It's 111-90. LeBron picks the ball up. You got about 8 more minutes of this. See, this is terrible. When you got a player that's hurt, D'Lo hit another three. And you'll look at the game and be like, man, D'Lo had this many points. D'Lo played great tonight. Did he? That's why you got to watch the game. Like, he got 25, 3 or 4 for 3, 11 for 18. You'd be like, man, he did great tonight. Did he? Or did he just take that because, they're down? He's just taking what's there because it's there. Okay, they wasn't finna call 2 of them on LeBron, but that was definitely another one. 111-95. LeBron, 23 points now. His first made basket since the second quarter. Good distributed pass by Sabonis. Layup for the cutter, 113-95. The Kings have to learn how to close out games. And this is the type of game they got to learn how to close out, even with a big lead. And their problem, see, stupid. Turning over the ball and getting the layup from doing stupid stuff. They almost turned the ball over again, just being reckless. Doing behind the back passes, and you're up 18. Like, dude, what are you doing? Play the game. You giving these bums hope. Okay, 2 on the clock. Monk for 3. It's off. It's 113-97. And there's a timeout on the floor. Oh, they called a team foul. 113-97. Now, let's see if the Kings are going to be really stupid here. The Lakers are in desperation mode. LeBron's got the ball. There he is. Trying to make a move. He can't make a move. He don't have a move to make. What are you going to do? Take Harrison Barnes off the dribble? There he is, trying to body Harrison Barnes. He gets a layup. 99-113-99. Okay. Lakers are coming back. But when you're down 26 points, it don't matter. Oh, Herter misses a layup. Here come the Lakers. He traveled, but no problem. LeBron comes in, gets a layup, and they give him a foul. Now it's 113-101. And here come the dinosaur to shoot a free throw. Got to get LeBron his points. So now there's a timeout. Yeah, he always gets 30 in garbage time. But all these bombs are going to say is LeBron got about 30 tonight. Yeah, he had 19 in the first quarter, first half. And then he scored 2 in the third. 2 points on a free throw line. And now in this quarter, he getting 3-point plays. They letting LeBron try to do his thing. Right. LeBron makes 3 layups. And I'm supposed to be excited because LeBron made 3 layups. Meanwhile, you're watching a game that a team was down 26 in the fourth quarter, and now they've cut the lead to like 12, and everybody's getting excited again as if the game is over. Like the Kings are just finna blow it. No, they're not. And if they do, boy, that's going to be a big conversation to have because they're going to have to talk about all the stupidity that's happening on the court. All this unnecessary passing behind the back, trying to do too much when you don't have to. Why are you trying to force stuff you don't need to force? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, the stupidity. Stop forcing stuff you don't have to. Oh my God, they're still showing his debut game to him right now. Like, look at where he was his debut game, and look at him now. So it's an 11-point game. Lakers are on a 12-2 run. Herter hits a jump shot going right at AD. It's 115 to 102. It's really simple. LeBron goes to D'Lo from 3 in the corner. He gets it. D'Lo has 28. It's a 10-point game with 5 minutes to go. Laker fans are into it. Fox goes to Herter. They go back to Fox. They swing it to Barnes, to Miller. And this is what the Kings got to learn. Deal with adversity. Herter wants the ball there, pulls up for a jump shot, hit it, right. If they double Sabonis in the paint, you have the green light. Hit a jumper. It don't have to be a 3. You're up. You're not down. Force the Lakers to have to hit a shot. Yeah, see this ball, LeBron? Force him. Go ahead, Sabonis. You D him up, right? Bait him to shoot that 3. He goes to AD in the paint. AD's fouled. They're trying to get them in the bonus. They're not there yet, but the Lakers are trying to get the Kings in the bonus so that they can shoot some free throws. They the Los Angeles free throw shooters, damn it. They got to shoot some free throws. Free throws ain't going to bail you out of this. You don't have to make a shot. Oh, is it a steal? And it is. And, there's a dunk, and that should have been a foul, too, on Austin Reeves. Poor Austin Reeves, then coughs up the game. 119 to 105. Nice steal by Miller off him in a dunk. So now Reeves is back again with the ball, pulls up for a jump shot. He gets it. 107 to 119. Why? That's what I'm like, dude. Damn, Fox, you about to get yourself in all kind of trouble. Yeah. Murray got 8 points, but they was big. The defensive play by him. Fox has got the ball. He goes to Murray. Murray again for 3. Ooh, it goes in and out on a magnet ball move. That shot was on the money. They're D'ing Murray is on LeBron. They D'ing LeBron up. Bron throws the ball, goes over. Oh, and Cam Reddish hits a 3 out of the corner. It's 110 to 119. 9-point game with 3 minutes to go. Can the Lakers win? Lakers are 12 for 18 this quarter. And people who, Murray again for 3. And it's off. 3 ain't going to get it done. You're going to have to go in there. They got the magnet ball against y'all. It's on total repel. You're going to have to go in and get a bucket. Yeah. So the Lakers, by them taking up all this time, they're still down 9 with 2:28 to go. LeBron, the dinosaur, is running on fumes. He's huffing and puffing hard. He's got the ball on Harrison Barnes. There he goes, turns it over because he's huffing and puffing. See what I tell you? And now it's a foul, and Keenan Murray will be shooting 2 free throws. See, you're winning the game. All you have to do is force the Lakers to have to come back. All this fighting to come back, all this energy, you're exerting yourself. You're spending too much energy unnecessarily. This is where championship teams know how to, this is where the Bulls were keen at. Michael Jordan was a killer. Oh, they magnet balled him. He missed the first. Michael Jordan was a killer because of what? This is an 87% free throw shooter. He gets the second one because they knew they couldn't screw him. So they cut it to like 1, made it a 10-point game again. Now it's a whole minute that went by. 30 to 16 here in the fourth. LeBron for a 3. He bricks it. Austin Reeves comes and get an offensive rebound. Sails in. Good effort by him. He throws a bad pass, trying to force the ball to AD. And the Kings see it, and they steal it, and that's pretty much going to be it. As Fox missed, Sabonis gets the rebound, dribbles it back out. And now they got a new clock with 10 seconds to go on the clock. Fox goes one-on-one, blows right by everybody. The ball goes back to the Kings again. It's 1:33 in the game. They got the ball with 10 seconds to go. They're playing keep away. Fox goes in, gets fouled by AD. He's going to shoot 2 free throws with 1:26 on the clock. LeBron's out of breath. He's over there huffing and puffing. That poor dinosaur. That poor dinosaur ain't had it. He didn't have a half of a chance. You ain't have a half of a chance, did you, dinosaur man? Did you? Did you? Now, now, yeah. Put these balls where they supposed to be. Did you see me get worried about this game at all? When it was a 26-point lead and they were coming back, the Lakers, because it was going to take too much. They finally checked themselves out the game. Yeah, he got him a triple-double, so now it made him look good. It's 121, 110. Now the young boys are taking over. Yep, and they turn the ball over, and it goes to Fox. Yeah, they did all they could to try to fight back in the game. But they're going to say, hey, man, we played. We played all the way. Fox goes up and score a layup off an offensive putback. It is 123 to 110 with 50 seconds to go in the game. And thank you for playing EA Sports as Harrison Barnes steals the ball and gets a dunk. It's 125, 110. And once again, the Lakers come up short. And that's where Doug Christie, him and his wife, they might have some paperwork on somebody. Mike Brown would take his starters out until 11 seconds in the game. That's how he played this game. He was sending a message. Leave message. Love. Leave message. The Celtics were supposed to win that game, and I don't know how I accidentally bet damn Philly in the 3.5. I was just hoping Philly could cover the 3.5. I knew they were going to lose to the Celtics. I'm like, how did I make this mistake? I didn't even look at that sheet no more because I knew it was doomed from that pick alone. Look at everybody fraternizing and talking. Hachimura over there talking with the Kings. Him and Sabonis, like, look at Austin Reeves and Herter. They telling him, man, look, don't be, hey, it ain't your fault, man. Well, Fox had 28. He didn't really shoot the ball that well, but what he does in his dynamic is he plays with speed. He speeds the game up. When the Kings didn't have him, the game was slowed. It was methodic. And since he's been back, the team is back picking up off. The offense picks up because guys got to rotate and worry about him and how to contain his speed. And the fact that not only is he fast, he can shoot. The Kings had 3 players with 25 points and 5 assists. 3 players with 25 points and 5 assists. How does that happen in an NBA game? That's crazy. No. In actuality, hmm, it is what it is. Scott Van Pelt or LeBron. Well, 125 to 110 is the final. But let's get to what caused the problems tonight. All right, what caused the problems tonight? It's quite simple. The problem started early. When the game first kicked off, this thing got out of hand and the Lakers were doomed. And well, you might say, well, doomed how? What did they do wrong? Well, the Los Angeles Lakers decided that in their infinite wisdom, they were going to try to go speed for speed. What they needed to do was try to trap Murray early and give up the ball. But you can't play that style when you have LeBron James on the court. LeBron James is on the court. You have to play zone because he's old. So they know this. Every team in the league know LeBron James is a dinosaur. So what they're going to do is they're going to run the dinosaur until the dinosaur runs out of breath, pass out, or do whatever. So what they continuously did was run, 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 run. Yes, LeBron has 28 points. He had 19 at half. So that means he only scored, 8 points the rest of the game? I'm sorry, 9. So, well, if you're looking at these scenarios and you're looking out at how everything play out, you start asking a bigger question. Why am I not getting a part of this? Why is the money not flowing in the right direction? What am I doing wrong here? Mm-hmm. Well, D'Lo early needed to play this game the way he did. He had a solid shooting night because his was coming in garbage time. When the game was on and they needed D'Lo to start hitting these shots, he was passing a lot of them up because they were taking what the Lakers were giving them. They were getting a lot of layups. Guys was breaking free, and they were trying to go shot for shot with the Lakers, which wasn't working. So if you look at the scenario and you say, "Oh, okay, I see it now," they weren't doing what they should have been doing. It just appeared that way. And booyah, I win. So, oh, what bet did I win today? Let's see. I lost the hockey game there. There it is. Ooh, booyah, I won. I had the Knicks plus one. Won a good 1,400. That's good. So, stuck them real good tonight. The Knicks 1.5. Orlando Magic. Chicago Bulls. Had that. Sacramento Kings. Had that. I had the under in the Bulls and Magic. Phoenix Suns winning on the money line. I couldn't trust them to win by points. And I had the under in the Cleveland. Oh my goodness. Cino, you something else. Cino, stop. Stop. You can't be this good. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So yeah, the Raptors messed up that bad. I still got some bets. I got the two hockey wins. Uh, oh no, that hockey game's tomorrow. Okay, cool. Then I got the rest in football. Boy, I got a lot of bets on the tables left. Oh yeah. Cino is doing this thing. Y'all ain't here to hear about Cino's bets. Y'all here to hear what's next. Now, when people start coming up with different strategies and coaching strategies, they're going to say, well, what did they do in the fourth quarter that they didn't do in the beginning of the game? Well, I'm glad you asked. What they did in the fourth quarter was they were able to get shots off, and they put up a 30-point quarter. Like the second quarter, they put up 34, right? They gave up 38, 34, 32, and then 21 by the Kings in the fourth. Why? Because the Lakers were struggling to score and match pace. Like they just played last night. Well, they played last night and they really didn't. They played like 3 quarters of basketball and not really because LeBron, the game was over already in like the second quarter. So he sat out the fourth because they were up so big. So they were fresh. Don't want to hear that. You put up 25 in the first quarter, but gave up 38. Then you gave up 34 when you scored 34 in the second quarter. So you made no traction, no ground. And then in this third quarter, you come out flat again and score 21, and they scored 32. So going into the fourth, if they just go 20 something, they going to win the game. So it's a mathematical. You're down 26 in the fourth. All you're going to do is just get some bum stats because you're not going to win the game. So I was never worried about the Kings winning. They needed 40 free throws to beat Portland. Portland only shot 9. That is absolutely correct. It was like 37-9. Um, it tells you exactly what's wrong with the league. The league now, instead of trying to, promote its superstars, they're trying to create them. And the Lakers is not the team they think they are, and everybody else, they don't understand why the Lakers can't beat these teams if they're so great. Well, maybe they're not so great. Is what you thought. You know? Maybe that's just the case. They're not as great as you thought they were on paper, you know? And I'm just saying, maybe that's the case. You have a lot of people not making quota. When I mean making quota, is guys are not stepping up. Hachimura didn't play a great game tonight. I don't see anybody call his name out. Turnovers by actual playmaking was huge tonight. LeBron had a lot of turnovers. because they were jumping the passing lanes. They knew LeBron is mostly pass first. He's looking to make the pass. They were aggressively getting in the passing lanes, getting hands on basketballs. And that was very good coaching by Mike Brown defensively, having guys on point, making the Lakers have to reach and work for everything they got. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love your thumbnail. I got the one with LeBron them too, and the video that's actually coming out, I believe, tomorrow. So the video's already done. Yeah, well, when you look at the scenario, you're getting beat on the offensive glass, you're getting beat on the defensive glass, you're getting out rebound by point guards, you're getting out rebound by forwards, small forwards, you're getting out hustled by another team. Your dinosaur that you got, by the end of the first quarter, he was out of gas. Second quarter, he tried to give you as many points as he could, and then after that, it was a complete breakdown. He was done. He had given you the best that he could get, that he had to give. Now look at it. All of a sudden, look at it. What do you have when you see it? What do you see when you look at it? I know what I see. I see a guy who knows his time is up, and he's on borrowed time. He knows he can't play like he used to. He knows he can only go 2-3 quarters. He knows that it's over. So if he plays a team that's going to run, he plays a team that got any kind of energy, he's doomed. There's nothing more he could do out there, champ. Right. He looked like the guy at the rec center right now. So when you looking like a guy at the rec center, you going to get wrecked. Oh, don't worry. The Patreon's finna get even crazier tonight. You thought it was over? You thought this was the end of it, old man? If you thought that was something on the Patreon, wait till tonight. Wait until tonight, girl. Well, you say, well, LeBron had 28 and Fox had 28. What's the difference from Fox 28 and LeBron having 28? Well, De'Aaron Fox 28 led to them having a 26-point lead and led to them being able to shut down LeBron James at will. Oh, what's the topic on the Patreon tonight? Oh, you gonna have to wait to see this. I ain't even finna tell you. That's how great it is. Now, yes. Now, everybody didn't know that a lot of different scenarios was brought to the play and came out on the forefront so that the whole world could see and be enamored by or feel like this is it or this is the best way to go. all of a sudden, this scenario is blowing people's minds. Now, let's give up the ghost. Because it's time to give up the ghost on this one. But when you see LeBron James come down the lane and he got 4 to 5 different guys out there, it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense what he was doing out there. AD is hurt. See, that's the thing. AD is hurt, but he's trying to prove like he's tough. Like, I'm not finna sit out these games. I'm going to give it a go. It's not helping the team. Like, it's not helping the team when you're on the court and you're just being a tall guy on the court. You're not rebounding. He got a couple block shots, but they're not concerned because they can keep running up and down the court. They're going to have more offensive possessions than in the past. Like, people love to bring up the 80s and 90s and the 2000s. Well, what about the 2000s though? What about that? Back in 2000, they wouldn't have did all that. See, in the 2000s, that would have been a block, and they couldn't have had all them points in the 2000s. No, because in the 2000s, they limited your possessions. It was a lot of defense played in the league back then. So when there's a lot of defense, they limit your possessions. If they had a 14-point lead, that was a stranglehold. You weren't just coming back. That was considered a stranglehold because they couldn't take a 14-point lead and milk that through the whole game. It's like a boa constrictor. The more you fight, the more they tighten the grip. They'll win by 5. You did all this fighting and cut the lead down and everything else because they answer with execution and they run plays and sets in the 24-second clock, milking it all the way down. Now the NBA has found ways to want to get more possessions because of gambling and betting and sports bets. So now instead of the 24-second clock, you get a rebound, you get 24 seconds back. Nah, forget that. Because now that limits possessions, right? Nah, take it down 10 seconds. Now it's 14 seconds when you get the ball back off a rebound. Now you've eliminated 10 whole seconds. Why? So you can get an extra possession out of it. Now, you didn't sat there and did all that, right? Now you got the extra possessions added. So now instead of 24 seconds, now it's 14 seconds. That still ain't fast enough. Still ain't enough points. We need more people scoring because we got to have more bets for all these people individually. This player got to get 3 threes. You got to have 5 rebounds and 16 assists. Do you think he could do that? All of these things are going to come into play when you are picking and gambling and making these bets, right? So what's the next wave? What's the next big move that they're going to pull? It's simple, right? Even though it's like people don't think it's drawn out enough. It ain't drawn out enough. But the next move is simple. The next move is let's try to see what we can mess up next. I'm serious. The next move is let's see what we can mess up next. The transition foul. Now, instead of when players used to take a foul to stop the fast break, to slow the game down. They would take the team foul to slow it down. Now that's a technical foul. So now people are not doing it now. They're letting the game go. Transition fouls. So well, that's a transition foul. You fouled him while he was getting ready to start a fast break. Now you got to let the fast break go. And who's a transition basketball player? LeBron James. So now instead of taking a transition foul, they're letting LeBron get the ball in transition. So everybody else can play on the back heel. But this is going to hurt LeBron. And why is it going to hurt LeBron James? Because LeBron James got to defend. Now you made the game faster, dummy. And now because you made the game faster, he's got to keep up. The game is going zip, 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 zip. And he's got to keep up the pace. No, there's a lot of different scenarios in play. We all have to find a balance, a middle ground, which is something that's winnable. Oh, thank you for signing up. Don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. Um, no, that was a lie. Somebody said Kawhi Leonard threw a chair at James Harden. That's a lie. That never happened. I don't know where that came from, but that's a lie. That never happened. The NBA is dead. No, it's it's not dead. It's alive. It's just that it's not being nurtured. And unfortunately, the game has become a stalemate of itself. It's not where it should be. Exactly. Imagine playing with the most dominant scorer in the game, and the game is like 89 and 94. But now that sports betting is legal, everybody wants to see action. They want to see all of these people in their splendor. They want to see them soar to their highest purpose, right? LeBron isn't, and it's okay to be that guy. LeBron should be coming off the bench. To be honest, LeBron should not be starting games. He should be coming off the bench. He should be playing 24, 25 minutes a game. If you want to have the best LeBron available for you, he got to play 25 minutes a game. If you keep this guy playing 30-some minutes a game, thinking he's going to be able to stand around and just like, no, I'm effective still, just standing around here, and I can just save energy and conserve my energy, it's not going to work. You ain't going to be able to get it. You can't bail yourself out of this one. Now, yesterday, everybody was excited because Draymond Green choked out Rudy Gobert, right? Now, here's the NBA who talk about they want to clean up basketball. They don't want all this fighting and all this stuff. But yet, every NBA channel marketed the fight. They showing Draymond Green choke people. They showing it on ESPN, and they leading off with the coverage. And then the backdrop is Draymond choking the man out. That's the backdrop to get people to come in and tune in and watch the game. And what do? You give that man, after you marketed the fight and use that to promote the whole event, what do? You slap Draymond with 5-game suspension. And then said, well, the reason why it was excessive was because of his history. He's got a history. And all he did was jump over to grab the guy by the neck. See, the problem was this. Rudy Gobert, and this is the rule of people on their team, you grab your teammate. You don't grab the other guy. When LeBron grabbed Chris Paul that time, when Rondo stuck him, this is what caused the friction between him and Brandon Ingram. Because everybody know you grab your guy, I grab my guy. We separate them, and that's that. You don't need somebody from the other team grabbing on our teammates. That's going to lead and escalate to other fights breaking out. So everybody know that. That's the spoken rules of players who play on teams. Grab your guy. And we grab our guy. Rudy didn't get ejected because Rudy threw his hands in the air. Had Rudy turned around and defended himself, he probably would have been ejected. That's not a Joe Dumars decision. Listen, Joe Dumars is in that position to make those calls. But believe me, the Board of Governors made that decision, and they decided with Adam Silver Slipper, he made that decision as the commissioner. Call came from him. See, back in the day, David Stern would do this with no problem. He didn't care if you knew. That's right. They didn't send out any notification for this video. You know what time it was. Street clothes was invisible tonight. Well, he's invisible a lot of nights. But tonight he's hurt. So when a player is hurt and he's trying to give you all he got, sometimes you're in the way and you gotta stay out of it. Christian Wood should have played a lot more tonight. This was a game that was too fast. They fell for Christian Wood because they don't know how to defend. They can't pick up anybody. When have you seen the Lakers pick up somebody 94 feet? The only time you've seen that is with Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish was playing two guys and was getting steals and dunks and layups. So Cam Reddish on defense has been tremendous for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has made some plays, but when you're only one guy out there, you could be the defensive player of the year, but if your team ain't got a defensive mindset, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So what's the name of the game? No. A lot of people's estimation of what they think should happen or what shouldn't happen come into play when you're like dealing with situations that don't make a lot of sense. But I'm definitely one of the people that believe in a great team is going to find a way to win. Like the Kings, their problem is what happened tonight. If they're in a close game, it's hard for them to win those. They make so many mistakes down the stretch They don't know who to go to down low or what play to run to turn around or defensively how to stop the momentum. And that has cost them a lot in games. They said they must have turned that magnet on for Reddish because since he missed every time the spin pass him in the same corner, it goes in to get LeBron his assist. Um, Cam Reddish is a guy that's he played good in Atlanta too. It's just that when you're in Atlanta, you're not gonna be seen. Yeah, Austin Reeves, 9 points in 34 minutes. Well, that was a problem. They played Austin Reeves too long, too many minutes. And he shouldn't have played 34 minutes tonight. He should have played more like 25. I would have played Hachimura a lot more. You needed somebody bigger in there and guys who can give you some spacing, who had a little bit more poise. Um, Austin Reeves, they didn't know he was going to be this terrible tonight. But against the Kings, he never really stand out that much. And LeBron had it going, and it was riding LeBron's wave. And defensively, they couldn't get a stop. Was he worth the contract? Pretty much for what he can give you coming off the bench. He should have went ahead and got the more money playing for another team. But then I guess they would have saw why he was undrafted. Now, Austin Reeves is a guy that's LeBron. They say, oh, well, he plays well with LeBron. Yeah, guys are not up on him. Yeah, it's going to be a rough year for him because last year, wasn't nobody paying no attention to him. It was like, who is this guy? And he was just coming in having games, and the NBA was giving him like 20 free throws in a game because they needed him to help get the Lakers into the playoffs. You know, it's pathetic. I have no idea what these guys are going to do next, to be honest. The Lakers need a trade. Well, what is the trade going to do? Who could they trade and who they going to bring in that's going to. Do you think Zach LaVine is going to turn this team around? Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about that. Zach LaVine, right? You think Zach LaVine's going to turn the team around? What could Zach LaVine bring to this table? What's up?
What's
So
up, Karceno?
yeah, so let me address this Zach LaVine thing. Zach LaVine has always been a streaky shooter. He's played for a losing franchise his entire career. So he's able to just shoot and do whatever he wants. Nobody cares about the wins and losses. Played in Minnesota all those years. They come to the Chicago Bulls, and it's the same old, same old. They had one playoff run with DeMar DeRozan, and now everybody thinks, okay, here come the team that we think is going to take us to the top. No, DeMar DeRozan fronted for 1 year, and he ended up being exactly the player we thought he was. So now Zach LaVine is the same guy. He's the guy that plays like the basketball is on fire, and he got to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So that's going to a person that's going to shoot you in and shoot you out of a game, Zach LaVine. He's either going to make things better or worse, and he's going to make it a hell of a lot worse because he's a black hole. You throw that ball to him, say goodbye. It's gone. Now, what's up, Q?
What's up, Karceno?
So, what you think tonight?
Well, I thought they was gonna do another how do you play them brought the Lakers back the other night, the other game he played when he was down, came back and almost how we said about the Bulls,
Mm,
that whole little fiasco. But then I know they want LeBron to pull it out again in his last few years.
yeah, well, here's the thing. They could want a lot of people could want something to happen, but they're not in a position to stop it because they really couldn't stop the Kings. Uh,
No,
the Kings had too much moving, like too much.
yeah, that's a good young team right there, man.
Yeah, and so it's the Lakers can't defend that because they're old, they slow, they have no interior defense. AD is it.
Yeah,
So it's AD or nothing, and he wants to be a point guard. So he's really just a 6'11" point guard or a two guard rather. And that's just that.
I don't really believe in AD no more since he left New Orleans. That was the last best years that I've seen him ever play, scoring what he was doing, playing defense, going back and forth.
I think the injuries are taking a toll on him.
Yeah, that too.
And he's a big man.
Yeah,
And he's a big man who's never been like big. He never
right. Always
Like he
been like a
never
little
lived
stick.
like a big man, right?
Right.
He think he a guard. He think he a 6'2" guy. So he live and move like a 6'2" guy. And it's like, dude, your body is 6'11", dog. He did a parallel spin, in the air, trying to do a layup and twist his damn ankle. I'm like, boy, look, you ain't 6'1".
Right.
You are a big man. You might not want to, be a big man, but you are a big man, dog. You got
But
to do
didn't he
big
start
man.
out as a point guard?
He started off as a two guard. He was a
Oh,
two
okay.
guard. Yeah,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
he kept growing. He was 6'5", 6'4", two guard, and he grew to like 6'7" that summer. Then he was 6'9" after that. Then he ended up like 6'11". He just grew out of being a two guard.
Actually, I thought he was gonna turn out to be like a Marcus Camby type of player.
It That would help his career tremendously if he was. But see, here's the thing with Anthony Davis: he's always been limited. And when Kobe had him, Kobe tried to change him to get him to work and be the guy that they needed on the floor. And when him and Drew Holiday came to the Mamba Academy, he want to work on what he want to work on to get better.
Oh
That's
yeah.
AD thing is I want to do this. And Kobe told him, well, if you good at that,
Work on
then
something that you ain't good at.
work with what you ain't good at.
Right.
What's the point of doing that for? That's why a lot of people loved Kobe because he was gonna give you the game. And
Right.
LeBron's ego was too much. He couldn't even come in there and tell the world, like, man, hey, let me get some knowledge from this guy on the game because he was thinking, oh, I got it all. I know what I need to do. I don't need no help.
Yeah. He's his class is like from a different. It's like way from a different breed, man. Because like you said, that old school basketball, man. Because like you said, I'm a Pistons fan too, so it's way watching the game change from a kid till now, man. It's like I don't know, man. I know what was messed up with them boys. Put that in the All Star game. They had made a spinning wheel for them boys to do a certain type of dunk. I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, the game is totally messed up now. The game is frizzled.
Yeah, because the thing is that they don't understand that people in the game, they don't understand that basketball was made, and it's just like if you go out and play a five right now,
Hmm.
guys are matching up.
Right.
Guys are facing up. Yeah, like it's not a people just running down, everybody just pulling up for threes. Nowadays, that's what you get. But
Period.
the lane is clogged. Everybody's in the lanes. So you had to learn how to score. You had to have some actual moves, a technique that you had. That's why all the players used to have a signature move. You know,
Right.
Tim
Right.
Hardaway had his killer crossover, that 1-2
Mm-hmm.
to get to that
Mm-hmm.
position. You know, everybody had their go-to move. Everybody was different. You know, Pat had that hook shot. He had that jump shot. David Robinson had this little patent jump shot, this little
Right.
5-foot jump shot. Hakeem had spin moves. Dominique was tomahawk dunking and windmilling, and Drexler was gliding, coming in, laying up, getting
Yeah.
dunked. So they were running the floor. Guys had their own game. Charles Barkley would go coast to coast, dunking on people. Like it
Now
was,
that's a monster right there, buddy. That's a
yeah.
true monster of our time right there, bro.
And Charles Barkley was small. He
Yeah.
was a 6'5" guy who couldn't even palm a basketball
But he
and
was
was
dominated
dominating.
like a joker, man.
You wasn't gonna rip the ball from him. He was strong and he can jump up and had so much rise to be that size. That was crazy.
Man, what you think about that series between him and Jordan? That finish and
Uh, the Phoenix Sun, that's a series that they lost. They lost because they didn't know how to win it. They
think
couldn't. They
so?
didn't know how to win it. Oh yeah, obviously they blew the series. That was
Yeah.
supposed to go 7 games. It was
Yeah.
already decided. The game was decided. They blew it. And this is how Phoenix did or in this regular season. They would blow games. And they did it the previous year with Mario Ellie hit the 3 from the corner. They was up like 3 games to 1 and 2-1 or whatever, and just lost it in 7 to the Houston Rockets. This is how the Rockets dynasty got formed. That should have been the Suns dynasty. But they
Oh
blew
man.
it. They choked. Mario Ellie with the 3 from the corner, everything. They just find a way to beat themselves. And Danny Ainge blew that game against the Bulls because, first of all, when they scored, and this is where I don't understand for the life of me. When the game is on the line, Frank Johnson can't be the guy. Frank Johnson is a bench player.
Mm-hmm.
This is the NBA Finals. This is game 6 of the NBA Finals. Frank Johnson can't be out there taking no ill-advised jump shots within the last 2 minutes of a game. Dan Marley had a 3 that came in and out that almost sealed the game. If it went in, that was sealed it. But they got the game. They're up 5. They're up 5 with like 40 seconds to go. So when they're up 5 with 40 seconds to go, Michael Jordan goes coast to coast, untouched, get a layup, blown assignment. Nobody know who's picking up Michael Jordan.
So
He
that's the
goes
first one
coast
you
to
should
coast.
look at.
Yep. He goes coast to coast and gets that layup, cuts it to 3 with 30 seconds to go. So they get the ball again. They go down there. Barkley don't get the ball. It goes to like Frank Johnson, who takes a shot, and it should have never been Frank Johnson, and he misses the shot. Frank Johnson shouldn't even be in the game. He missed the shot. The Bulls get the ball. They bring it down. 2 to tie, 3 to win. So they were up 4, not actually 5. They was up 4. And it was 2 to win, 3 you lose. So you already know the scenario. Don't give up a 3. So they bring the ball up, they swing it. The Scottie Pippen gets a step on the guy. He's dribbling the ball, and then Scottie was too scared to go for it. Swings the pass to Horace. Horace gets it, and everybody rotates over to Horace Grant. I will live with Horace Grant shooting that jump shot from that
Oh
spot.
yeah.
Then to give up a 3 wide open to a player. He smartly, as soon as the double came, swung it to a wide open John Paxson. And why was Paxson wide open? Because Danny Ainge left
Left
John
him.
Paxson.
Left him.
And it was Danny Ainge's fault. He
And that
left.
made Paxson his little career right there too.
Yep, and that's what he did. All right, guys was fighting to try to get in here tonight. What's going
Man,
on?
So, you know,
What's up, man? So the bum lost again. Yep. This game brought my money in. I had the Kings all the way. I had almost every game right tonight. Every single one. Now I would have had I would have had more money if I didn't make a mistake and accidentally bet the dog on 76ers. I'm like, why did I do that? I
oh, you
was
was tired then.
Yeah, I
You
was
missed
tired. But
you
I
missed
won
that one.
my other bet. Yeah, won my other bet. And I won about what 1,400 on that, or $40. I had the Knicks game, I had the Magic, I had all that. I'm like, y'all ain't fooling me. You can get these people, make them the underdogs all you want. The Knicks finna beat Atlanta. And I said, y'all made the Knicks the underdogs against Atlanta? Oh, give me the Knicks. Orlando, give me Orlando. Oh, I knew that. I knew Boston was gonna win tonight. I knew that for a fact. I was like, Boston gonna win tonight. I don't care who ain't there.
You think they
They
going down this year?
who?
Boston.
The Celtics. Yeah, I think they're gonna lose. I think down the stretch, everybody want that Laker Boston thing, but
Oh
if they
no.
want to do that, they can do that for this championship cup thing. If they
Yeah,
want to do,
yeah, yeah.
they ain't gonna do that and get that out the way because LeBron ain't gonna win no championship this year.
No,
That's out. That's out.
no.
Laker fans need to get realistic. Okay.
Let that go.
Yeah, I hate.
so
Listen.
they so they want the
Yeah,
Lakers to win a cup. Yeah, that's why I don't watch basketball no more. Yeah, this sad.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this
That
is,
shit changed
since
fast, man.
Curry's retired, I said I'm done. The game not excited to me no more. That's why I just be like, when people talk about it, I don't care no more. It don't, what's the point? Cause they keep promoting LeBron. They got all these superstars. They got that young dude from in San Antonio now. They got Zion. They got John Morant. They got Luca. They got because KD they finna get old. Steph, they finna get old. That's like promote your league. Y'all just don't want. They want to keep promoting the dinosaurs.
Has
Yeah,
Zion
they
even
want to.
played this year?
yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that,
yeah.
Shyam. I saw Kwame when he posted that. Said if I'm Rudy, I'm demanding the trade. Every time the Lakers are down big, you would inevitable hear a series of whistles on every Laker possession to cut into the league. I know Rebel. I wasn't even worried about this game. I knew. You see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I wasn't even worried, Rebel, because if you're looking at the game, what you're starting to see is that they're doing all of this to try to change the narratives to say, okay, this is what it is right now, but the narrative is real simple. They can't stop the Kings. 26-point lead is the hardest thing to beat in one quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They got down to as much as 11 or 10, and that was it. That was all they can muster in that fourth quarter because all they got to do is score 20 something points, and that's it. You're done. And the Lakers can't keep them off the fruit. They can't keep them out of the paint. They don't have the legs. LeBron can't. LeBron and AD are done. Like at this time, it's the fourth quarter. LeBron is way out of gas. He can't. He ain't got the strength to shoot no more. He shot an air ball.
And to be honest, the Lakers should be 0-12. The way
Right. He
the way
scored
the
9 points in the second half. LeBron
right.
scored 9 points in the second half. And they talking about him having 28 points. I'm like, yeah, he had 19 at the half. So I was off a ghost foul that they gave him. So he really had
That's
18,
what I'm
but
saying.
he
You
got
know, he's
19.
go far.
Yeah. So he had 19 going into the second half. And he ended up with 2 in the third quarter when they got waxed. And I'm like, this is the problem that they got with their team. You got a 39-year-old player as number one,
Why
your
is that?
first option. Where does that make sense? AD was supposed to be your first option. And LeBron ain't supposed to be two. He's supposed to be third.
Why is he
If
bringing the
not,
ball up though?
fourth.
He ain't probably be third. He probably be just retired. Sit down. Go sit down. Let the young boys play.
I put
Like,
LeBron
don't
at power
Exactly.
forward. if you're gonna have him on the
35
court.
plus minutes per game at 39, that can't last. Well, they're gonna show you
Right.
it's gonna last because they want it to last. You
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. And then his ego is gonna keep him on the floor. Remember they started the season off like, oh, we're gonna be watching his minutes. LeBron only played 25 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna be putting him on his minutes. Now he playing 35 minutes a game. And they still losing.
Since you want to reference my Steelers, he playing like Ben Roethlisberger then, holding on a little too long.
Oh, you know, LeBron did say that. Yeah, he did say
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, they like this is what they did with Russ. Like he told me, oh no, LeBron gonna give it to Russ. Russ gonna be the point guard. Ain't gonna be him. It's gonna be him. It ain't gonna be Russ
I knew that was a
He
damn lie
never
when they
had no
got him.
handles, man. He never had no handles. I don't understand. He just straight bully ball.
all the time, and that's where they end up the way they at every year because of the same scenario. Never have any handles. Don't have any game.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time the LeBron fans come in the chat, I mean, like come on the screen and talk, I get out because if it's on a Patreon, I go off because they don't know what they're talking about. I'll be like, that's why I don't
They
want to
be
get his.
going
Yeah,
off of what they see on TV, bro.
I know it get everybody hot too. They be getting everybody hot.
The only
I
thing
said,
get
I
me
just
hot
can't wait till
about
he
him
do a lot for that.
when he try to compare him to Jordan and Kobe. That's the only part I get pissed off about. Like, dude, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's another thing that get me. I'm like, dog, why don't y'all compare him to the people he playing with?
Right.
You pair him with Kevin Durant, and is he better than Kevin Durant?
No, sir.
Hell no.
Fuck
Kevin
no.
Durant, Steph Curry, they can affect the game. I'm riding with them.
Period.
I'm like, they got moves, they got skill. I'm watching guys with skill out there get down. I'm like,
He played the
KD,
game like a running back, like he played for the
right?
NFL. Like
KD then is 7 feet tall and got better moves and better footwork than you.
Yes.
Better shot, everything, skills.
Jeez.
But now we got to deal with this bum.
even that young rookie in San Antonio, he better than LeBron right now. I don't care what nobody says. Better than LeBron. He got moves. He can play defense. He ain't lazy. He don't blame his teammates. He don't.
Who
Every
that?
time something go, LeBron, every time something go left, he blame the teammates. I had my point. I did this, nigga.
Oh,
You
he a
didn't do
stat pattern.
nothing.
Stat man.
Mm-hmm. That man. Yep. So now the Lakers are in a dilemma because they finna be on the road now. They gonna have to be out there on the road and all that traveling. See, all that EPO stuff, that ain't gonna. Hey, it can only take you so far, Brian.
So why
He
they
still
have
taking
Christian
that.
Wood on the team then? They're not even using him.
Yep.
He could have stayed with
LeBron still
Detroit.
taking PED. Damn shame. Damn
According
shame.
to
He still
Chael
taking
Sonnen,
that.
and he never came out and sued or corrected Chael Sonnen. So
He sure didn't. He didn't say nothing.
nope, he
That
stayed
was
quiet.
almost a year ago.
Yeah, dude, he stayed quiet. He ain't said nothing. He ain't sued the man. He ain't said nothing.
What happened?
Oh, when
When that
Karceno,
guy came out, yeah,
him and LeBron had the same dealer, EPO dealer.
Oh,
LeBron
LeBron
didn't
ain't
say
say,
nothing.
so he can't say it. I ain't lying. Say I didn't. I ain't said nothing. Oh, he gonna say nobody asked me about it. Be like, man, you know they can't ask you about it. You know what's gonna happen if they ask you about it.
Capper at his finest.
Yeah,
You think
that's the.
him and Shannon Sharp still cool? Are they cool? That cool? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they back cool.
Man, what happened
Oh,
with that? I never understood that. What he said something about him or something?
Shannon Sharp just said the truth. Like
yeah,
no,
he
you.
did.
Finally?
He said LeBron James, like, no, you wouldn't if you didn't go to Miami and play with Wade and Bosh and win those championships, you would not be in that same category.
No, he wouldn't.
Like, no, you wouldn't, and that's what he's trying to say. Bron, I still would have been dominant. I still would have been. You
But
could have
I
been
don't know though. He was juiced up.
right, but I mean, you wasn't. The thing is, he wasn't getting out the East,
True.
so he
True
couldn't
that.
get out the East. He
True
couldn't
that.
get past Boston.
No,
If
he
he had
could not.
stayed in Cleveland and didn't go to Miami, he wasn't getting past Boston again. Paul Pierce would have sent that
Cleveland?
boy
Who
right
wants
back.
to go to Cleveland?
Right. Nobody was gonna come there to play with him because nobody ain't nothing to do in Cleveland. So they be like, man, I
Get
ain't getting
shot.
right. That's about it.
Dude, we put
So,
that stat up, bro. That shit shocked the shit out. I mean, it shocked the mess out of me. About
oh yeah.
Ohio,
Oh yeah.
that is crazy.
That's why I don't understand. Bow Wow ain't said nothing. Avant, yeah, LeBron, everybody from Cleveland ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
They got all this money, but ain't putting money. It's like, let me have some money in my city. Goes something happen like that in my city. I'm gonna donate. I ain't gonna be just putting. No, I ain't gonna be talking about it. No, I'm gonna do my research about it. And that's why I don't like celebrities, bro. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
The
Okay, you
Illuminati,
don't get.
man. They out there.
Yeah. They all out there. Like they be trying to, man, I'll tell you, this whole game is dirty. I watched the Piston game the other night, like against the Bulls, man. I was ready to punch a hole in the wall.
Who you telling, bro? Don't even talk about it. Gosh, oh Pete.
Boy, I'm like, dude,
Oh,
if we don't give away so many games just by
bro.
playing just so wild, and it's like, dude, why are
I
we
know
just
they're
one
still
time?
young.
Yeah, that's the problem.
These need to learn how to control the game at the point where you can don't do turnovers, don't force stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They need somebody like Draymond to like calm them down and get them focused and that. Because the Detroit Pistons got a squad. I look at that young team. I'm like, okay,
Hell, we got a
got a
Draymond.
squad.
we got a squad, we got talent, we just don't have the poise.
Hell, these two shoot. That's how Draymond.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm finna get ready to roll though, man. We gonna shut this down, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Thanks, Kwame Brown, Bus Life. Yeah, I gotta roll because this thing finna die on me. My laptop.